we are back. We're still eliminating, using elimination to solve systems of equations. We know that our answers are where they intersect, so it should be an ordered pair. Always remember that, right? And you should have already thought, what am I going to have to multiply by to get opposites here? Because right here I have positive 3x, positive 4x, negative 7y, negative 6y. So I have to think, first of all, which variables are going to be the most efficient for me to eliminate? 7 times 6 is 42. 3 times 4 is 12. I'm going to choose my x variables because these coefficients are smaller, going to be easier to work with, right? But I know that when I multiply both of these equations, one of my factors is going to have to be a negative number so I can get a negative, the opposite of one of the others, right? So 3 times 4 is going to give me what? 12. So my LCM is going to be 12 because that's the easiest, most efficient number to work with, right? But I'm going to want one of these to be negative 12. It could be the top or the bottom. I'm going to choose the top equation to have negative 12x, which means I want the opposite of that, which is going to be positive 12x. So now we have to ask ourselves, what are we multiplying the top equation by to get this? And what are we multiplying the bottom equation by to get this? Think. Multiplying by negative 4. Go ahead and distribute that. Because of my first equation, 4 times 3 will get me to 12, right? So negative 4 times 3x is negative 12x. That's what I wanted. Negative 4 times negative 7y is going to be positive 28y. Negative 4 times negative 2 is going to be positive 8. And then for the bottom equation, I want the opposite of negative 12x, which is positive 12x. So I'm going to do what? Multiply by the whole equation by, that's right, 3, because 3 times 4 will give me 12, right? So 3 times 4 is going to give me 12x. I want that to create opposites. 3 times negative 6y is going to give me negative 18y. 3 times 4 is going to give me 12. Don't forget that, Xavier. Don't forget to multiply that last term in the equation, boy. All right, now I can combine these. If you feel confident, please pause the video. Do this on your own. Pause the video. Try to do this on your own. But I'm always here to help you out. These are opposites, which cancel out. 28 minus 18. When I combine these, I'm going to get 10y equals 8. And 12 is going to give me 20. Divide both sides by 10. Do 1y. Y is going to be equal to 2. Beautiful work, y'all. But now that I have y, I should be able to calculate you already know the VOIBs. I'm going to find my x. All right? You can literally use any equation. I'm going to use the top one. If you want to be spicy, use the bottom one and see if you get the same thing as I do. But if you want to follow along, use the top one. Write the original out. You guys got to, I see your exit ticket sometimes. Try to be organized. Look how I'm labeling my work. Look how I'm splitting it up. Don't just do it all together. Come on now. 3x minus 7 times 2. 3x minus 14 equals negative 2. Sorry, that should be negative 2, negative 2. I'm going to add 14 on both sides. This is 0. 3x comes out. Negative 2, positive 14. I'm going to have positive what? 12. Divide by 3. Divide by trace. X is going to be equal to, you already know, 4. But instead of just going, my answer is 2, 4, I'm going to really think, is my x 2? Is my y 4? No, that's why I label these babons. All right? Should actually be 4, 2. Be very careful. Don't be afraid to label. Last step, make sure you check. Just make sure you check. I use the top one here. I'm going to use the bottom one here. I'm going to check. Make sure you check. Okay? This is going to be 4x minus 6y equals 4. I'm going to substitute my x for 4. Substitute my y for 2. 16. Negative 12. What is 16 minus 12? Is 4 equal to 4? Is this the correct solution? You already know the what? The vibes, okay? Now, the biggest difference about today, again, is multiplying both equations using the LCM, the lowest common multiple, to create opposites, okay? I hope you're feeling confident at this point. Go ahead and try to do example 3 on your own. The next video you'll see is just a quick guide. Try to do the next problem on your own as best as you can. If you need to follow the guide, pause the video if you need to. But it's always important that you're trying your hardest at the very beginning, all right? I'm always here for you, but try it by yourself, okay? I'll check you in the next slide.